Diwali is a time I feel like saying thanks to a lot of things. You know, for example, especially WhatsApp. WhatsApp, I feel like saying thanks to WhatsApp. Because remember before WhatsApp, when we just had text SMSs and telecom companies started charging full tariff on festival days, and we went through our entire contact list, does he deserve 1 rupee? But WhatsApp made everybody feel like a Punjabi guy. Everybody was like, page, page yaar. लंबे लंबे मैसेज भेज यार. अभी होली है तो क्या दिवाली की भी भेज यार. Insane, man. But you know, festival makes, you know, highlights so many things. For example, the company gifts that everybody gets at Diwali. It's insane, man. For 30 years, people have been getting like the same fuck all pressure cookers as gifts and all. घर में बीवी ही बोलती है यार pressure cooker की चाय की छन्नी ले आओ. कुछ भी और ले आओ यार. I think the marriage season has been strategically put right after Diwali, so that जो भी gift fuck all लगे marriage में दे दो. And right before Diwali, we even had Durga Puja and all. And Durga Puja is crazy irritating time being a Bengali guy because everybody just keeps coming up to you and says, dude, it's crazy, man. Let's talk about other contemporary stuff. Recently, alcohol was banned in Kerala. Yeah, everybody heard about that? Yeah. And in a completely unrelated incident, no Punjabi man is ever going to Kerala. Punjabi men are like, yeah, beach तो ठीक है, पैंचो शाम को क्या करेंगे? And everybody is like, sir, coffee pee lena, which is just something I don't get, this coffee instead of alcohol comparison. Because they are just completely different things. It's like you want to have like chocolate, mousse, truffle, and somebody gives you, yeah, patti kha le. The last time, down south, there was some controversy. It was when, national language was declared to be Hindi. Remember that? Yeah, when national language was declared as Hindi, and all over in South Kerala, everybody went like, no! No! We won't talk in Hindi. At which point the central government went like, okay, we'll ban alcohol. Hum Hindi bolega. In other contemporary news, recently, you guys heard about this whole Maria Sharapova-Sachin controversy? Yeah? Where apparently Maria Sharapova did not know about Sachin, and all of us Indians felt so offended at that. This closest friend of mine was like, dude, how can she not know about Sachin? How can she not know about Sachin? I'm like, fair enough. Do you know who's Maria Sharapova? Russian model.
But how can we be offended at what Maria Sharapova knows and what she does not know? Because end of the day, Maria Sharapova is blonde. She's basically their version of Alia Bhatt. Like, if we approach Alia Bhatt over here and ask her to really, prep her GK or brush her general knowledge and ask her the same question, Madam Alia, who is Sachin? She'll be like, I know this. She'll quickly take a selfie, I know this. Sachin is this controversial area in Kashmir. Madam, that's Siachen. But what can Maria Sharapova do now to win back her male audience, who for so many years have been so regularly buying the swimsuit edition or Sports Illustrated? What can she do to win them back? Maybe she can call for another press conference and over there announce, I also do not know who's Afridi or Inzamam. Because we Indians are completely fine with disrespect towards India, as long as Pakistan is getting a little bit more disrespect. Or better still, maybe she can call for another press conference and say there in an accent, Namaste. Because the last time a white female tried that, we almost made her the Prime Minister of our country.